Hello, I'm Michelle, and today I'll be giving you an in-depth guide on how you can start off your S-Corp. We're going to be discussing the methods you can use to form an S-Corp, the benefits of forming it, and which are the best services out there that you can use to speed up the process and make filing it a lot easier. So let's get started. Starting a business can be exciting and a complex experience. You may have a great entrepreneurial idea for a fantastic plan for marketing, but knowing which business entity type and legal tax status you should elect can leave you confused and possibly make mistakes along the way. So we're going to be talking about S-Corp. Now, you're wondering, what's an S-Corp? Well, an S-Corp is a tax designation spelled in the subchapter S of the Internal Revenue Code. A corporation may select S status if it meets the requirements of the subchapter. Now, the key characteristic of an S-Corp is its pass-through tax structure, which the IRS describes as passing corporate income losses, deductions, and credits to shareholders for federal tax purposes. Now, if you want an S-Corp status for your business, you can always form an LLC to protect your personal assets from business debts. New business owners must face an often confusing set of choices around the labels S-Corp, C-Corp, and LLC. The most important thing to know about the S-Corp when deciding between establishing your business and electing among various structures and tax statuses is that S-Corp is not actually a business structure. While corporations and LLCs are both types of legal entities, an S-Corp is a tax status or a tax designation with certain added advantages and its own restrictions. To receive the S-Corporation tax status, you must initially have created your business either as an LLC or as a corporation by filing documents with the state. Now, this is going to help you protect your personal assets from your business debts. Once your business has officially been formed and you've obtained your federal tax ID number, you can send the form 2553 to the IRS to indicate your desire to do business as an S-Corp. If you're choosing S-Corp as an LLC, then LLCs are popular with small business owners because they allow for a simpler and more flexible ownership and management structure than a bigger corporation. As per law, one owner LLC is taxed like a sole proprietorship, and a multi-member LLC is taxed like a partnership. Either way, members are considered self-employed and they will pay Medicare and Social Security taxes as well as personal income tax on their share of the company profits. This tax arrangement works well for many LLCs, but as the businesses become more profitable, it makes sense to consider electing S-Corp taxation. With S-Corp status, owners can be company employees as long as they pay themselves a reasonable salary. The salary is subject to traditional payroll taxes and is considered a company expense. The additional profit is not subject to self-employment taxes, potentially saving the owner's money. Now, if you're selecting S-Corp as a corporation, that's going to be a bit of a different situation for you. A corporation may be the best choice for your business if you're anticipating a large amount of growth, or if you have planned to have a high number of shareholders that might include international shareholders, if you hope to raise equity financing, or if you intend to issue multiple classes of stock. Electing an S-Corp tax status for your corporation is a great solution for business owners who want the ability to issue stock and have shareholders while taking advantage of the so-called pass-through tax structure. Now, the S-Corporations allow businesses to pass through all the corporate income losses and deduction credits and taxes and on the shareholders while they're retaining a corporate structure. However, because of the limitations on ownership, shareholders, and stock classes, S-Corp status may not be a good choice for you if you're trying to attract outside investment for your startup. A quick summary: the limitations and requirements of forming your S-Corp are be a domestic corporation, not be an ineligible corporation such as specific financial institutions, insurance providers, or domestic corporations engaged in overseas sales, have just one type of stock, have a maximum of 100 shareholders or members, have only permitted individuals certain trusts and estates as stockholders or members. You can either form your LLC by doing it yourself, in which case you could choose to fill out the forms online or send them off via mail. The other method is that you can choose a professional service to help you with this process. There's so many out there, but we recommend that you use the top 3. Inkfile, Zen Business, or LegalZoom. We have done detailed reviews on all of these services, which you can go check out on our channel so you get a good idea of which one is more suitable and affordable for your business. I'll be leaving the links to the website in the description below. You can use that, or you can visit lcbuddy.com/new and get the best deals at any given time. We're now going to go through the steps that you need to cover in order to start off your S-Corp. The main step to starting an S-Corp is choosing the business name. Now, before you name your business, you must know that the name should be easy to remember, should be available in the state, and follows the LLC naming guidelines. You can find the naming guidelines at lcbuddy.com. Coming to the 4 key things that you need to be aware of when you're going to start naming your LLC is that number 1, the business name should be available and no other business in the state can share that name. Number 2 is a limited liability company or LLC should be there as a suffix in the company name. Number 3 is that you cannot use any name for your business which could be confusing or misleading. So terms like Treasury, State Department, FBI, CIA, they should not be included. Number 4 is that terms like bank, university, attorney, doctor, they can be added, but they may require additional paperwork on top of a licensed individual like a doctor or a lawyer as part of the company. It's very important to run an LLC name search to check if the name is available and reserve it for the future. All these steps require no money other than the name reservation fees. If you do the name search from the top 3 services that I mentioned above, you can just do it for free. A registered agent is also known as a registered agent of service of process. Statutory agent or resident agent is an entity that's going to act and work on your LLC's behalf. They're going to receive all the important paperwork and all the official government correspondence in your selected state. This is why you need a very competent registered agent for your LLC. You need to make sure your registered agent is a resident of the chosen state or at least has a physical street address over there. Their business address is going to be used as the LLC's principal address. Now, our top 3 recommended services offer registered agent services as well, but the costs may vary, so be sure to check out lcbuddy.com/new for more up-to-date information. Now, coming over to a very important thing that you need to know is that when getting a registered agent is the importance of having a legit one, because in case of a lawsuit or if you get sued, the lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate veil. Most people believe they're setting up their LLCs for tax purposes. The real reason for setting up your LLC is to limit your liability. Basically, what it does is that it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. So if you're sued in your business, they cannot go after your personal assets. Oh, and when you're sued, the attorney who's the one suing you is going to start looking for little cracks in your LLC, and this is where they pierce the corporate veil. The first thing that they're going to check is, do you have a registered agent? Is the agent legit? And have they been filing the paperwork correctly? LLC formation documents are the most vital while forming an LLC. These documents are commonly known as certificate of formation. You need to fill in the forms which can be online or in the PDF format and send it off to the Secretary of State after you're done paying the state fee. Depending on the state, the filing fee varies. The state fee could start from $40, which is your Kentucky filing fee, and can go up to $500, which is in Massachusetts. Even if you're setting up your LLC for free using the DIY method, you have to pay this fee to the Secretary of State because it is mandatory. An operating agreement is an internal document that legally outlines the proprietorship and the operating procedures of your LLC. This document is vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolutions, and a whole lot more. And this helps reduce future conflicts. The EIN is also known as the Employer Identification Number. It's a 9-digit number given by the IRS to make it easier to identify the types of businesses for tax purposes. Now, the EIN is necessary for any active business out there. You need an EIN when your LLC is going to start hiring employees. How do you get an EIN? All you have to do is fill up a form, which you can do online, or you can do it by mail and submit it to the IRS. If you meet the IRS requirements, you can elect S-Corp status by filing the Form 2553, election by a small business corporation. If you file paperwork and complete the process within 2 months and 15 days after the beginning of the current tax year, you may be able to claim the S-Corp status for the current tax year. If your election falls after this, it's going to be valid for the following year. The advantages of forming your S-Corp are that number 1, you can write off losses. Well, with an S-Corp, owners can deduct business losses from their individual income statements. If the company loses money in the first few years, it may balance its other sources of revenue. Even so, understand that the shareholder loss limitations are set by the IRS. Number 2 is that pass-through taxation. Starting an S-Corp is widely known advantage in forming this kind of business structure, since an S-Corp uses the pass-through taxation structure. The company does not pay twice the tax in this kind of taxation. Because of this structure, most startup and entrepreneurs are going to be applying for S-Corp LLC. Number 3, Qualified business income deductions. A qualified business income, or QBI, is the total of all the qualified items of income, gain, deduction, and loss from any qualified trade or business, including S-Corp. With this, S-Corp owners may deduct up to 20% of their eligible earnings under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Now let's go through a little bit about the top 3 services, what they have to offer, just so you have an idea of what they are and what are you getting from them. So this is the website for Inkfile. Now, what you can see is you can just directly jump and start your business, or you can just go through this website and you're going to see all the things that they have to offer here, the packages, services, a little bit of intro about what they're about. Just jump up and see what kind of services they're offering. So now you can see you can form an LLC, you can form a C-Corp, you can form an S-Corp, you can form a non-profit. There's a lot going on here that you can just choose. You can also get these services as an add-on to your business, or you can just get them separately. They have a lot of resources. You can go, you can read up things if you want to get to know more about your business, how to start your business, how to grow your business. There are tools and there are guides all over this website. You can go through here, you can learn more about the company itself, or you can just click on form your LLC right now and you can see how you can form it. The kind of services that they're offering is you can go through different services separately, such as the EIN number, you can get a DBA, you can get an S-Corp election that you've been searching for, you can get free tax consultation, you can get a trademark, you can form an S-Corp as we're discussing, you can form an S-Corp, you can form a corporation, you can just go and form a simple LLC. So this is the LegalZoom website. As you can see, there's so many options up here for business, personal, or you can even hire attorneys through their website. As you scroll down, you can go in through all the things that they're offering, why you should choose them. There's legal help for every part, for their business, for LLCs, corporations, DBAs, for family stuff like estate planning, last will, power of attorney. Also for intellectual property such as trademarks, copyrights, and patents. Now you can even go through a list of customers and clientele and what they have to say about the company itself. All their offerings such as sole proprietorship, register your business as an LLC or corporation, C-Corp, S-Corp. You can run the business, how you can get registered agent services, annual reports. There's also stuff that you can get like such as trademark recognition, trademark search if you're going through that as well. Now here we have the website for Zen Business. There directly you can start off your LLC there. You can check up for the business name search as well. Go through that. Or you can compare your packages. What are they offering? There are 3 kinds of plans: a starter plan, pro plan, and a premium plan. So you can choose which one is offering better for you, which one is more suitable for your business, and you can just go with that. Then you can scroll furthermore. There are business types such as LLC, C-Corp, S-Corp. You can start any of those if you want, if you're thinking of looking into that. And there's for small businesses, and you can have your filing options and services. You can file documents with the state. All the steps that you need and that are required of you are available here. So over here, if you click up in the plan and start part, you can find business planning guides, how much your startup going to cost, research your market, make a business plan, all about marketing, how about starting your business. Products and pricing, they're going to give up the prices and the packages they're offering for all the services being offered, like forming LLCs, S-Corp, corporation, DBAs, operating agreement, everything. You can use them to brand your business, such as a business name checker, reserve a business name, register a domain, build a website. They all even offer that. Or you can go through banking and finances, where you can open a bank account, or you can manage your finances through them. You can run and grow your business, in which you can get taxes and accounting, compliant forms, and you can grow your business, get fundings. And why do you need Zen Business? There's an about us. You can go through that. Why is it a more suitable option for you? You can learn through there. I hope this guide has helped you out in understanding if you need to elect your business as S-Corp and the steps that you need to take to ensure that your filing is done correctly. Please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the notification button. Thank you for watching.